You already know how to pay this way and this way, but there's another way. And here's the trick. Tapping to pay with Visa is a safe, touch-free way to pay for what you need, anywhere you see the contactless symbol. First, look for this indicator on your Visa card and this symbol on the terminal. Then tap. It works within 2 inches, and each transaction gets a one-time code with the same security as a chip card. With payment confirmation, you're good to go. With just a flick of the wrist, you've tapped to pay with Visa. Voila, a safe, touch-free way to pay.
K-Ring works in the same way as a contactless payment card, but it must be used in the right way to successfully make a payment on a contactless card terminal. To begin, make the transmission ready gesture by closing your hand into a fist. This part of your hand should then be placed flat against the active part of the terminal, which is usually indicated by the contactless acceptance mark. Make sure you don't move your hand away from the terminal until you see the green light or hear the beep, denoting a successful transaction. Some terminals are less sensitive than others, so you may have to move your hand around until you find the most receptive point on its surface. If a terminal has a particularly low sensitivity and doesn't detect your K-Ring easily, simply remove it and hold it flat against the surface. The same gesture can be used on the Oyster card reader to gain access to London's tube and buses.
Are you done losing keys, misplacing cards, and forgetting passwords? People in Sweden have come up with a solution for it. Epicenter, a company in Sweden, is injecting its employees with chip implants which will help them unlock doors, operate printers, open storage lockers with a wave of a hand. The implanted chip is as big as a grain of rice. It is injected through a syringe in the fleshy area beneath the thumb. The process lasts only a few seconds and is not painful or bloody. The entire process is called biohacking, in which a chip is planted under the human skin. But how does it work? The implanted chip contains your personal information. The implanted chips are passive, meaning they contain information that other devices can read, but the chips cannot read information themselves. So when the implant comes within centimeters of a reader's range, a device which can read the chip data, a small amount of data flows between the two devices via electromagnetic waves. The technology in itself is not new. Such chips are used as...
And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So this is the judgment for those who takes, the mark, all right, that RFID chip, man. All right, now, and I want to put this out there too, is that, since this Crown 19 thing started, we haven't heard of Sweden, all right, having large cases of death or anything like that. Why is that? Because the majority of that population has already been marked, and hey, their destruction is coming, man. But hey, that's all it is, man. All right, I pretty much want to bring this out because this is the time that we're living, man. Hey, he's getting ready to move, man. So with that, Lord willing, hey, that was edifying, man. All right, call Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Kakwadash. Shalom.